Part two. Sorry about that, guys. I got an alarm went off, and so as I gotta finish this up, so another alarm. I'm just thinking that I just snooze the alarm instead of turning it off, and then so 9 minutes it's gonna go bang, bang, and the video is gonna stop automatically like it just did. Moving on. Oh, so I was gonna talk about the feelings that go on when I give somebody 2 weeks time, or I give myself rather 2 weeks time to forgive somebody. I think what's important is I'm honoring the feelings that I have for being slighted. Anger, sadness, maybe, yeah. And then, but nonetheless, you're not abandoning your friend. Like, they won't feel abandoned. Most friends won't feel abandoned if 2 weeks go by without you contacting them. Especially if they know that you're angry, that they're upset with you, or they know, rather that they are upset with you. Yes. And so the 2 weeks is for people who do a ton of self-reflection, folks. That means feeling into your feelings regularly and and then thinking about your feelings, feeling your feelings, reflecting on your feelings, reflecting on your thoughts about your feelings, reflecting on about your feelings, and your thoughts, or rather, your feelings generating your thoughts, and your thoughts generating your feelings, because it goes both ways. So the felt sense would be, not only do I get to honor my feelings in the 2 weeks pass, but then I'm good to my friends. I'm good to the universe. I'm good to all that is, and that makes me Christian, more Christian, and just makes me a good person. I don't know if that's valuable to you too. I sure hope it is. You can call me like some Thoreau type dude, where I'm like, I'm gonna be in a cabin, in the woods, and maybe write, and like he works 1 day a week, writes. You've heard of him, right? David Thoreau. He's an American poet and writer, and great outdoorsman. So on to the cognitive map. That was the first part. Second part is the cognitive map. So, when you experience something out in the world, you sense it, you feel it, and then you think about it. And I could give a number of examples that prove that. They prove it because when you get in a dangerous situation or something, you feel you run, or you feel you freeze, or you feel you fight. All right? It's not a thought. There's no thinking. So you first sense, and then you feel in reaction to the senses, and then you think about the feeling that you're experiencing. And, you have original thoughts, perhaps disconnected from your feelings, but unlikely to be disconnected from your feelings. It's all intertwined to some degree or another. Because, feelings are pretty intense. They start at the first chakra. Bam! They hit you. They go right up the spine. they affect you, you know what I'm saying? And then you think. And so that's whenever it's your first experience with something. However, in recollection events, the memory first starts with the sense, the visual sense. The olfactory sense is well renowned for being a great source of memory. Like, you'll smell someone cologne, and it'll remind you of all the times that you were with your ex because she wore that same cologne, And so then you have a thought. And then, and only then, do you have a feeling. Again, first you sense something in order to have a memory of something. Then you have a thought about that memory and a feeling regarding that memory. So if you find that if you're dealing with someone who's involved, like an intellectual or a writer, they're a lot of the time they're recollecting what they've read. Okay. Whereas if you're like a meditator, a monk, you're very present. All right. And so the present people are the people who value feeling over thoughts, and the intellectuals are the people who value thoughts over feelings. Both spending a lot of time in their minds and their heads, but the intellectuals focus on the recollection of information that they've learned and the integration of that information with their present awareness and the present perspective. Where somebody who's really like a meditative monk is just like, and he's just like, and there's no recollection going on whatsoever, folks. And so, Lewis, my friend, said he's like balanced. He balances these two things. I'm more present than I am intellectual, and more present than I am recollective. And I hope you can determine who you are on that scale too. All right, guys. Much love to you, as usual. Like and subscribe. Yeah, all right. Peace be with you. Bye for now.